Hey everyone, this is the Music Otaku, the nerd whose life is all about music. And today I want to review another track. I want to review Nocturnal, which was released by English electronic group Disclosure. And they have teamed up with the Weeknd to actually do a sort of remix. So, without further ado, let's do this. So, the Weeknd has teamed up with Disclosure, and it seems as if this track, Nocturnal, again has two different versions. There's the VIP version, and then there's the original version that is featured on Disclosure's Carkle album, which was released in last year. And it seems as if they wanted to put a little extra makeup on this track. I liked listening to both of these tracks. They both have this melancholy and sort of depressive sort of sounds, which really suits the Weeknd. I mean, he has sort of made this his niche to sort of have this sort of dark, melancholy, and almost depressive sort of sound to it. But at the same time, it still has a sort of sexy tone of it with the way that Disclosure has arranged this track to have. But I will admit though, I liked the album version a little better than the VIP version. And there are a few reasons why. The first reason is because, well, again, it has that dark, melancholic sound. You know, you have the street ambient sounds that plays in the intro, and then a sequencer melody which plays repeatedly throughout the song, basically. The only time it does change is at the instrumental interlude. And even then, it's still pretty much the same. Along with the synth melodies, which sort of do a along with the synth melodies, which really kind of counteract the tension that the sequencers really place upon the mood of the track. The synths, they are more melancholy and they are more depressive. They really give you the sense that this is not a happy-go-lucky song. I mean, it's still on there on the VIP version, but the difference between the two is, of course, the speed. In the album version, it has more of a mid-tempo feel to it. It's not really one that you could say you could really dance to. And at the same time, why would you want to dance to it? This is a really sort of depressing sort of song. I mean, even the lyrics give you a hint at that. But in the VIP version, it's sped up, and you know, the interlude is different. To me, it has more of a sort of techno feel to it and techno style to it. And I'm not complaining. I actually like the techno interlude in the VIP, you know, but still, I overall like the album version because the album version really sticks to the story that the Weeknd talks about. So the story of this track is basically the Weeknd taking on this role again as somebody who is a very complex and not a very happy person. He talks about how, you know, he finds freedom in being alone and being lonely. And he even talks about how he's frustrated that, you know, he's getting sick and tired of it. And he actually does possibly want more than to have the sort of negative attitude, negative perspective, and to think more of light and happy things. But that's kind of hard for him because, well, apparently he has some demons. What kind of demons? Not really sure of. But he does mention them, and he does talk about how there's this sort of paradox. He wants to be happy, but at the same time he enjoys being alone. He even talks about how he wishes he could sleep at night, because even a animal called the carco could even sleep at night. And that's something. He's comparing himself to an animal, a solitary animal who lives in Africa and parts of Asia. So it's interesting, and that's why I liked this song. It talks about a complex character, and it talks about, how he's not really that simple of a guy. Here is my rating. My rating for the album version is 7 out of 10. I don't really find myself listening to this every single day, but I still enjoyed it, and I still enjoyed the mood, how well Disclosure was able to arrange it, and even chose the right way to arrange it to give it that melancholy yet tense sound. And then the rating for the VIP version, I give it a 5 out of 10. I mean, I enjoyed it. Like I said, I enjoyed the interlude, but everything else, like the whole speeding up the sequencers and the synths and even the drums, it kind of took away a little bit away of the melancholy mood that they set in the original version. So, what are your thoughts on this track? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Which version do you like better? Let me know in the comments below, okay? Also, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Oh, and follow, of course. Follow me on Twitter, because I will post my updates as frequently as I can, and let you know when there is another video up. So, have a blessed day. This is the Music Otaku, and I am out. Peace.